Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Diablo 4 video. Well, the devs have done it again. We have a brand new Dev Livestream, and in it, we have some huge changes coming to not only uniques, but also for all of the classes, and even monsters as well. Today, we're going to go over all of the huge changes for the classes and uniques as well. So, let's go! Once again, thanks for watching everybody, and without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Links down below to the full live stream. Dev did a pretty damn good job today. Let's start off with the changes to the Hell Hammer. Yep, it's getting a change. You can see right there, they changed crowd control to critical strike damage, and also said they will be looking at other uniques that they will change. They know things are static and really not in a good place. Things will be reworked. That is nice. For the Barbarian and the skills, these are the changes coming with the brand new update from next week. 1.1.1. Bash Fury is gain increased from 11 to 13. Flay Fury gain increased from 10 to 13. Frenzy, Enhanced Frenzy Fury gain increased from 2 to 3. Lunging Strike Fury gain increased from 10 to 12. Double Swing damage increased from 40% to 50%. Rupture Enhanced Rupture damage increased from 45% to 70%. Charge Enhanced Charge damage increased from 30 to 60%. And vulnerable damage is increased from 2 to 4 seconds. That is huge. Skills Upheaval, Violent Upheaval changes to: if Upheaval damages at least 2 enemies or a boss, you gain Berserker for 2 seconds, and increase to 3 seconds if the damage is at least 4 enemies, meaning you can now Berserk while hitting bosses and use that effectively. Passive Aggressive Resistance damage reduction is increased from 3 to 4%. Gushing Wounds bleed damage dealt based on critical damage bonus increased from 100 to 115%. Bleed damage when overpowered increased from 11 to 70%. That's huge. Unconstrained Berserking damage bonus increased from 25 to 35%. Updated the tooltip to more clearly reflect the key values, and Walking Arsenal bonus damage duration increased from 6 to 8%. For the legendaries, aspect of Ancestral Force damage increased from 30 to 50% to 40 to 58. Death Witch aspect storms increased from 0.5 to 0.75 to 0.65 to 0.85. Aspects of Unrelenting Fury core skill cost to refunds increased from 10 to 20% to 20 to 30%. And additional functionality cost refunded also granted when hitting bosses. Aspects of Ancestral Charges damage increased from 50 to 100% to 75 to 125%. Also, aspect of Burning Rage damage increased from 0.22, 0.28 to 0.3 to 0.38. Aspect of Bull Cathos damage reduction, while an Earthquakes increased from 5 to 15 to 15 to 25%. And Earthquake aspect damage bonus is Earthquakes increased from 5 to 15 to 15 to 25%. That is nice. Earthquake builds are back. Fields of Crimson for the uniques damage increased from 0.18, 0.32 to 0.22 to 0.38. Damage that enemies take standing in pools increased from 15 to 20%, and Rupture cooldown reduction affix is replaced with bonus critical strike damage. Hellhammer, we went over those bonuses, as well as Ramadanland's Magnum Opus. Physical damage affix replaced with vulnerable damage. That is huge, which means barbs are back. At least on paper. 1000 steps attacks reduce evades cooldown affix replaced with bonus evades charges. Damage against stun affixes replaced with bonus movement speed and battle trance. Basic skill damage affix is replaced with cooldown reduction, and bonus attack speed to other skills is increased from 10 to 20% to a whopping 35 to 45%. Now for the skill changes for the Sorcerer. Flickering Fireball changed to Fireball generates 2 mana when hitting an enemy. Fireball Enhanced Fireball changed to Casting Fireball increases its radius by 50%. Destructive Fireball changed to Fireball. Critical strike damage is increased by 20%. This bonus is increased to 30% if Fireball hits 3 or more enemies. Chain Lightning Greater Change Lightning changed to each time Chain Lightning bounces its next hit, deal 5% increased damage. And Destructive Chain Lightning chance to form crackling energy is increased from 25% to 30%. Also, for the Paragon, Searing Heat Legendary Node changed to Casting Fireball to Meteor increases your critical strike chance by 5% for 5 seconds up to 15%. Careless Conductive Legendary Node increased crackling energy damage from 2 to 3% per 20 intelligence the player has. Reinforced rare glyph. Damage reduction increased from 10 to 15%. Territorial rare glyph damage reduction increased from 10 to 15%. Warding rare glyph damage increased from 13 to 25%. And Keeper of Flames rare node damage reduction increased from 4 to 5%. And bonus damage reduction increased from 4 to 5%. Also, Smoldering Embers rare node damage reduction from burning enemies increased from 4 to 5%. Bonus damage reduction from burning enemies increased from 4 to 5%. Guarding rare node damage reduction from vulnerable enemies increased to 4 to 5%. Bonus damage reduction from vulnerable enemies increased from 4 to 5%. Oppressive rare node damage reduction from vulnerable enemies increased from 4 to 5%. Lightning Resilience rare node maximum life bonus increased from 4 to 6%. And Restorative rare node maximum life bonus increased from 4 to 6%. Those are nice. Passive Vor's Mastery damage bonus increased from 10 to 15%. Isu's Furiosity additional functionality. Both bonuses are also granted for 3 seconds when hitting your boss with critical strike. And Combustion changes to your burning effect deal times 20% increased damage plus an additional 2% increased damage per unique source of burning you have applied to the enemy. For the legendary sorcerer, changes are this. Serpentine aspect changes to you may have one additional Hydra active and Hydra duration increased by 14 to 24%. This now also affects Hydra enhancement effect. Nice. Aspect of Conflagration bonus burning damage increased from 20 to 30% to 20 to 40%. Aspect of Engulfing Flames bonus burning damage increased from 30 to 40% to 60 to 80%. Aspect of Three Curses changes to increases the critical strike damage of Meteor and Fireball by 20 to 40%. Double this bonus against healthy enemies. Firewalker's aspect bonus movement speed duration increased from 4 to 6%, and gravitational aspect changes to ball lightning orbits around you and deal 15 to 25% increased damage. Kind of like Twisting Blaze, which sounds pretty freaking dope for the sorcerer. Can't wait for next week. Legendary Recharging aspect changes to each time Chain Lightning bounces, you gain 2 to 3 mana. Aspect of Unbroken Tether bonus Change Lightning bonus is increased from 2 to 4. Charge aspect bonus movement speed duration increased from 4 to 8 seconds. Aspect of Bounding Conduit bonus movement speed is increased from 20 to 25% to 25 to 30%. New legendaries, Mage Lord's aspect. The Var's Mastery key passive damage reduction is increased to 20 to 30% for each close enemy up to 60 to 90%. That is huge. An aspect of Frozen Orbit damage is increased from 20 to 30%. It's now switched to 30 to 40%. That is nice. Storm Swell aspect bonus damage increased from 11 to 20% to 21 to 30%. Snowveil aspect unstoppable duration increased from 2 to 3 seconds to 3 to 5 seconds. Additional functionality also grants 10% bonus armor for 3 to 5 seconds. Incendiary aspect changes to lucky hit damage from your pyromancy skill has up to a 12 to 17% chance to restore 10 mana. Snowguard's aspect changes to while within your own blizzard and for 2 seconds after leaving you take 20 to 25% less damage. An aspect of concentration mana regeneration increased from 20 30 to 40 50%. Duration requirement to gain these benefits reduced from 3 to 2 seconds. For the uniques, Gloves of Illuminator damage penalty reduced from 65 to 55% to 45 to 35%. Damage to Sun affix is replaced with Lucky Hit Chance. To restore resources, reduce the distance offset per bounce range from 3 to 2.5. This should make it easier to hit close enemies with Fireball. For the rogue in skills, Invigorating Strike, Fundamental Invigorating Strike, Energy Threshold increased from 50 to 75%. Forceful Arrow, Primary Forceful Arrow changed to every third cast, Pierce enemies. Cow Traps, Enhanced Cow Traps, damage bonus increased from 3 to 5%. Poison Trap, bonus damage tick increased from 0.956 to 0.12. Rain of Arrows for Spring, Rain of Arrows changes to Rain of Arrows first wave, knocks down enemies for 3 seconds. Pretty nice. Now for our passive, Victimized Lucky Hit Chance is increased from 35 to 45%. Rugged damage reduction against damage over time effects increased from 612 to 18% to 9, 18, and 27%. Siphoning Strike Lucky Hit Chance is increased from 75 to 85%. For legendaries, aspects of Elusive Menace no longer require hits to be from close enemies. Aspect of Quickening Fog changes to you automatically drop a smoke grenade at the end of dash. Smoke grenades reduce dash cooldown by 4 to 6 seconds per target up to 2 to 3 seconds. Also, uniques, the Wind Force, all stats affixed replaced with vulnerable damage, that's nice. And Word of Hakan, ultimate damage affixed replaced with cooldown reduction. In my opinion, definitely needs a total rework for the Word of Hakan because nobody uses that. For the Necromancer, Bone Spirit Enhanced Bone Spirit cooldown reduction is from 6 to 7%. Paragon Weathering Legendary Board Willpower requirement for bonus reduced from 50 to 40. Bonus damage per 40 willpower increased from 2.5 to 4%. Legendary aspects of Empowering Reaper changes to damaging enemy with server has 10 to 20% chance to spawn a pool of blight under the target that deals 20 to 60% bonus damage. And this effect can only happen once every 3 seconds. The aspect of Explodes Flesh changes to Lucky Hit up to a 10% chance to generate 30 to 50 essence when hitting a vulnerable enemy. Not bad chances for the Necromancer. We have some more. Legendary aspect of Decay damage increased from 20 to 40% to 25 to 45%. Aspect of Torment changes to Essence regeneration increased from 20 to 30% to 90 to a whopping 170%. Hulking aspect legendary category changed from resource to utility. This means you can use this on different gear now. Changes to Golem to reduce its cooldown increased from 1 to 4% to 2 to 5%. Changes to Golem to spawn a corpse increased from 0.5 to 2% to 1 to 2.5%. And uniques, Greaves of the Empty Tomb is getting a change. Intelligence affix is now replaced with bonus movement speed, which is huge because we all know the Necromancer, as well as some other classes, move kind of slow. For the skills for the Druid, Earth Spike changes, gain increase from 11 to 13, Claw Spirit change increase from 11 to 12, Storm Strike Spirit and change increase from 14 to 15, Wind Share increases from 13 to 14, Maul Spirit increase from 15 to 17. The Wolf passive damage increased from 7.8 to 11%, active damage increased from 110% to 135%, for enhanced Wolfpack damage bonus increased from 20 to 25%, Brutal Wolfpack attack speed bonus increased from 20 to 25%, and Fierce Wolfpack fortify amount increased from 5 to 8%. That is nice for the Druid. We also have changes to skills. The Raven's passive damage is increased from 13 to 20%. Brutal Raven's additional functionality increases the passive damage of Ravens by 40%. Rabies damage over time increased from 76% to a whopping 110. Legendaries aspect of Metamorphic Stone Spirit cost reduction from 60 to 50. Damage dealt increased from 80 to 100% to 120%. Aspect of the Alpha damage increased from 75 to 100% to 90 to 115%. Mango aspect resource gain increased from 1 to 3, and class mechanics overhaul lucky hit chance increased from 20% to 40%. And last but not least, we have overall changes. Monsters, minions. The following attack now deal reduced damage to Druid companions and Necromancer minions: Barlock, Fire Breath, Elite affixes, Fire Enhance, Electrified Obelisk, and Shock Enhance. And we also have changes to Malignant Hearts coming with next week update. Cage Heart of Spellbreaking changes to, upon taking elemental damage, gain 10 to 20%, and damage reduction is for 5 seconds. And we also going to have a huge change to Temerity. Plus all stats affixed and replaced with max life and barriers now based on maximum life, and now properly accounted by condition checking for the players having a bearer, which means Temerity is probably going to be one of the better uniques that you can get. So far, so good for the devs. We'll see everything next week. Of course, I'll give you the full patch update. That is the full review of what is coming next week. I hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, because right here at Karpo Gaming, a little wide variety of videos range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So once again, thanks for watching. As always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one.